rolling already. Oops. Quinto working on the humdinger, and I'm still working on this thing right here. Already got the airlines ran from up there down this side here all the way down here, back through the back seat here. There's actually like a little hole right there. It's perfect. And brought them out through the back down here. So, and then I mounted the water trap right there. But yeah, all the hard ones are done. So now it's just a matter, well, that's the front. So then the rears, I got to figure out how I'm getting those into here. And then after that, man, it's how to put the struts on and work on the wiring, which is the fun part. Alright, well, got the rear out. There you go. It's a lot shorter. We'll see if I end up running in this, or I think this is adjustable, so I should be able to break it down if I want some length on it. Because the bag will be able to adjust it more. It's actually a lot shorter. We'll figure that out though. Yep, getting there. So, kind of lucky to run these lines. There's actually a little hole on the side and the rear. Run it up here and actually run it underneath here. And then it goes straight up. It'll come up through here. There you go. Won't even be able to tell it's there. Alright, same as usual, it's getting dark. We got all the suspension parts are on. Hopefully, cross your fingers, the air suspension works. Just to show you guys an idea of what was up with this car though, I literally took it in to get an alignment done, and the guy was laughing. He's like, dude, I got it as close as I could, but it was so far off still because of this shock. This is one of the shocks. I mean, I don't know if you can see how bent that is. It literally it's like a curve. There we go. Yeah, it's completely bent. And that was in the car. So as you can imagine, it felt a little weird at times. And it didn't drive straight. And it was really sketchy just going around corners at like higher speeds. So I just wouldn't do it. I just baby this thing everywhere. I got through it, so now we got the air suspension going on. Sweet. All right, well, good night guys. All right, so today is wiring day. Got the bags on, got the airlines ran, had to clearance out some of the fender wells a little bit more, so I think we should be good now. And this is without me even lowering the car yet. So yeah, then we get to wire it up, run the compressors, fill the tanks, make sure all the air system is good, it's tight. If it's not, then I'll have to do some more work. And then hopefully if everything goes well today, this car will be on the ground, literally, today. And then I've been doing some work on the front bumper too, just kind of, it's when the wheel cracked, I also hit like a bump and on the other side, and it ripped off the front lip. That just got annihilated. So I had to get some new front lips. But yeah, so I just installed those inside and I'll bring that out and set it up on the bumper after I get the wiring done. Gonna get this car back on the road. bags will fill up, and then I can lower the car. Right now it says checking front calibration. Alright, it's been fun. I've just been chasing down a bunch of air leaks on the system. Looks like now I got the car running. We're actually up at 140. Ended up having a bad fitting, so I have to pop this guy back out. I noticed it's just not sealing onto the hose. So when I grabbed another one, I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, this right here. Alright, what's up guys? So barely drove the 6 Series a couple days, and then I had a bag that actually exploded on me. It didn't explode, it just there's some holes on the side. Can't really see them even. Oh yeah, you can actually see it. There's a little puncture right there. But if you look at this bag, look at how rolled up it is, right? First I thought they sent me the wrong one when I got a replacement one. I don't think these are supposed to be rolling up inside like that. Maybe that's how they're meant to do it, but obviously when it did it, it caught something and it ripped a hole in the side. Not ideal. It comes with these like real crappy 1/4 inch line, compression fitting, which I don't do. They just kind of suck. So I have this stainless 3/8 inch line elbow on here. It still has an 1/8 inch input on the head. It should work. And these are great. They're actually rated like 400 psi, which is plenty. Way more than what we need. And it should lock a little better than the other ones. I noticed that on these. I bought these guys. They seem like they would do the trick. Honestly, the inside, at like 120 psi, those barbs would actually push out and they would just keep leaking. So I was like, why the heck am I having all these leaking issues, all that kind of stuff? I put that, just goes right back onto the strut. Also, it comes with a little rubber O-seal, so that goes on the inside up here to seal it up nice and properly. Super easy, just take all this apart, just pop off the top bolt. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna put it all back together, you know. There we go. Yeah, air suspension's in. Right now you can hear, this is what it sounds like inside the cabin. I got the compressors running. So it's a dual compressor setup. Right now it's all aired out. Your tank level, mine's all the way down at 54 right now. I've been driving it like this for about a couple weeks. Honestly, the suspension, when it's all the way aired up, it's super bouncy. I actually went in and the way that the previous owner had those adjusters set for the rebound on the suspension, on the shocks, it was pretty bad. He had them cranked all the way up so that it was super bouncy, and then he had also the shocks were like as low as possible, like he had screwed them all the way down. So actually I had to adjust them up so that the car wasn't like always like super low, because you need to be able to get up a little bit, especially in the streets in LA are pretty bad. So I was able to adjust the shocks, and then after that I had some issues with the fittings that I put in were definitely kind of a lower grade fitting. I ended up going with the all metal elbows. They're rated at like 400 psi, so they're gonna handle anything you throw at them essentially with that. So that should be good. Actually, I haven't had any issues with the system leaking. I can leave it up all the way and the car just stays. I barely lose any air pressure, even over like a few days, which is great. So that means that I don't have any real leaks going on. Other than that, my only real issue is when I go all the way up. I can show you right now. So it just stopped. We're at 150 psi in the tank. But when I go to hit it all the way up to kind of get it up so that I can drive. The rears don't lift. I have to actually manually push them up even more just to get it up even higher. It's weird. It's like it doesn't have enough pressure in the bags, and then once they actually settle, like once it goes up, all of a sudden the pressure goes way down, and then it goes up again. So I don't. It sounds like maybe I need to get the height adjustments, which I see why people run the height sensors now. So yeah, we'll go ahead. I'll just kind of drive around a little, and then we'll head down to the beach. I'll get some photos. You see it all aired out, how it's looking pretty sick. I did do the blackout, like window tint, or not tint, the tint on the tail lights, tint on the headlights, and then I just put the front grills in. That I did. I just painted the stock grills because I had so many issues with trying to order some that they just didn't fit correctly. If you buy them blacked out, I was gonna go carbon, and then that just seemed like a waste of money to me. But it would match the front lips. I don't know. Anyway, it's just we'll drive down to the beach and then we'll go air it out, and I'll get some better footage of it so you guys can see what's up. So as you can see, the rear's at like 107, and it's not even up. Like it didn't even lift up at all. So now I have to go manually up a little, so it goes up, but then it drops back down. It's kind of a weird situation. It went up on the left side, the right side. Now look at the left side, it dropped back down to like 96, and it was up at 120. So then if I go up on that, it actually lifts the car. Yeah. And that dropped from 120 down to 103, right? So then I go up on that. So I think I just need to get some height sensors, but we'll see. Alright, anyway, that's the interface. There you go. Air it up. Got the interface right here. So that's how she looks all laid out, and that's how she is. It's weird how it's kind of like, I need to recalibrate it, obviously. It's kind of like going up here and there, back down. We'll try that out, but yeah. But hey, it works, man. So that's that. Alright, guys. Catch you on the next one.